Hi everyone, it's MJ from my paper journey. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And first, I just want to say hi to my sister Frankie and Elena and Eileen and Jenny, my biggest fans. um, I haven't really been doing a whole lot because, like I said in a previous video, I've been making masks for my sons and their co-workers and for my family, and I'm gonna be making some more so I can, now that it's official, we do have to wear a mask, even though we've been wearing a mask whenever we go out into the public, or my boys when they go to work. Anyways, during this time, I was going through some of my stuff and I came across this box. Now this is an old box that you would decorate. This is going back maybe 26, 27 years. This is from close to my heart, but then it became Stampin' Up. So I have two of these boxes and I wonder what was in there, and I forgot about this. Guess I started making flowers. Oh, here's a die for a flower. These flowers here that I've colored, and some other ones that I've stamped but I haven't colored yet, and some that I've cut but I haven't formed them into flower. And I think it was this die cut right here that I used. This one. But this is not what I was working on. I was working on these scraps here that, we all get scraps like this when we're working on stuff. And I didn't want to throw them away. So this is what I did, and this is what I came up with. Let me get a closer look so you can see. I glued this up. I did random folds, nothing in any particular order. Here's another one that I forgot about these, and I guess I wanted to make them so where I can put them in a page, or decorate envelopes or cards, or journal pages. So yeah, I forgot about these. See, it's at random. I just folded them at random, and then I did put some glue on some of that on the fold so that they can keep their shape. So then I decided I'm gonna treat them like when I make my my ruffled fabric strips. So this is the first one that I made. I just very simply, nothing elaborate. I just layered a few pieces of lace and a little bit of accent in there just to kind of brighten it up. And then I love this little girl's picture. And then I put the word hope there. And then I made this other one here. Ooh, sorry about that. I think I'm too close. I made these. And I already have a whole slew of little pictures. I've always liked making little pictures. So what I do is when I find pictures on Etsy or on different sites where they have free vintage pictures that are royalty free, or what's that word? how it'll come to me. Anyways, so I just thought, well, if I ever just need a piece, I can cut a piece and decorate a tag or an envelope or a pocket or something, and then cut it. So I have 3 different individual clusters here. You know, I wouldn't know what to call them. Paper fold clusters, something like that. And then I made this other one, and like I said, this is a Jane Eyre, I think. I printed a lot of them, and I made different sizes, and I just did a little collage. And then this one here is a little girl. I don't know if you can see, but again, this can be cut right here, trimmed, and then I can use this for one embellishment. Oops. And then I can use this other one for another embellishment. And then this one is a little envelope. You can't really see it. No. This is what the back looks like. And I just distress a little bit. But I put it's a little tiny envelope. I put a little tiny postcard in there. And I made a little bow from strands that I have on my scrap box. And some flat back faux pearls. And a piece of a doily here. And some... This is not eyelash trim. This is... I got it from... Oh my gosh, it'll come to me. An Etsy store. It's not eyelash trim. It looks like an eyelash trim, but it's kind of fuzzy, really soft. And then this one. Now this is a sticker that I use, that I found inside a box. I got these stickers. I know I got these on AliExpress because I think that's the only place where I've gotten these stickers. So, and I hadn't used them. Well, why? Because I forgot about it. You know, out of sight, out of mind. So this is what it looks like in the package if you're interested. I guess you could just look for stickers on AliExpress. And then I just kind of distress the ends a little bit. And then this other one. And again, these, I can trim these because it's 2 different pieces. Or unless I want to put it all on the page, I can use the whole strip if I want to. Just like on this one. This one was intended for a whole page. And I just use some burlap piece there, scraps that I have in my stash. See, here's a little piece of some burlap string, and I save it. I don't throw it away. Yeah, I'm one of those. Anyways, I want to just real quickly show you. Oh yeah, I want to show you my folder I made. Oh, I don't know, over a year ago. And then I forgot about it because I put it away. See, I had all these. This is where I get a lot of the pieces that I trim off from here. You know, and I don't throw away these scraps, so save your scraps. And then these are just some words that I made. That I obviously used one there. But, yeah. Let me get this out of the way so you can see. This is my folder. This is some table that you put over your dining table that I bought. You buy it by the yard at Walmart. It's a light one, not that heavy duty. It's a light one. So what I did, I used several manila folders, and I drew lines, and then I laid the vinyl. And I just sewed. I follow my pencil lines, and then I trim off the excess. And that's how I made my pockets for my folder. So, see, I have a lot of little things here. I like miniature stuff. And then these, I didn't print these. I bought AliExpress. And this one, oh, see, this is what I mean. I made a mistake. I sewed around it, but I forgot to sew the lines here. So it became one big pocket, which is okay because then I was able to fit that in there. And sorry, keep hitting my tripod here. Anyways, so I made this. This is just other stuff that I printed. Yeah, and then this is stuff that I created with my digital clip arts that I have. These were my very first ones that I made. But when my computer crashed, I lost a lot of this stuff. I wasn't smart enough to save it on an external drive. So I guess I can scan these and reproduce them that way. And see, I have a lot of little ones. Because I needed room. And then, oh yeah, and then has big pockets. See all the junk stuff? What do I have in here? Oh, I have a lot of stuff that I've been playing with. Maybe I'll do a video and some envelopes. See what I can do with these. I'm sure I usually do, I guess, kind of like Shabby Duda Tina, where she does produces stuff. And I guess that's the way I am. I don't like to do just one thing. I like to do a lot, so I have it on hand. And then this, I don't know, I started using a ribbon. And it didn't really work out too well. But anyway, I did that so I could see. And this one, I sewed it upside down, so it's a pocket upside down. I made a boo-boo. And so see, I have a lot of pockets for all the little ones. So if you want to do something like this, all you got to do is get manila folders and, draw the lines first, where, the size of your pocket, and then cut a strip of that tablecloth, the clear tablecloth, the plastic or vinyl, whatever you want to call it, and then sew around it, and then trim the excess. The one thing I did make sure is that the top was cut straight, so that I didn't have to mess around with the top once I sewed it. So all I did after I sewed it, I just trimmed the excess around. But the top, I made sure that was lined to my pencil mark. Like, they've been stuck in there for a while, so that's why they kind of stick into the vinyl, to the line. So then my pockets would be straight. Yeah, anyways, and then big pockets to put stuff. I don't even know what I have in here. Oh, more printouts. I wish I would have found these when I was doing some of those friendship journal pages, but oh well, I found it now. So, okay, let me show you. Oh yeah, there's something else here. I was playing around because I printed up all kinds of small little, these are just envelopes that you normally would get in the mail and you throw it away. So what I did, what did I do? Yeah, I don't remember how I did it. Oh yeah, I just fold them whichever way, and then I made here, this is the top of the envelope, but I added extra piece of paper so I could create a pocket flap, because I slit the sides. See, this is what I did. This is what I've been doing, printing, cutting, so that I have them on hand for whenever I need them. And my favorite thing is flowers and butterflies and teddy bears. And then here I put medium Victorian ladies. So yeah, that's what I have in there. So yeah, I guess with all the what's going on with the COVID-19, I just kind of not feeling it, It's more stuff that I printed and cut out. So, but I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen. How are you taking it? Oh yeah, look at, I have some butterflies. So yeah, that's what I did. I just fold the envelopes and glue them right in the center. Nothing fancy. Just to keep some of my stuff that I had cut, because I forgot about this folder. I think I'm gonna need to make me some more. This is the second one. There's another one that I made, but I don't know where it's at. Okay, let's get to what I wanted to show you. So anyways, I showed you what I made. I'll set these aside just so you can have it there a little bit for reference. Get this out of the way. It's not enough room. Sorry guys, I didn't really have anything planned other than I just said, oh, I'm gonna turn on the camera because I did these last night. So how I made these different folds, I started with a strip of paper, you know, scrap. This looks like about an inch, or maybe an inch and a quarter or so. And I don't know how long it is, probably the size of 11 inches probably. Oh no, it's got to be 10 and a half, because my printer prints a quarter, you know, it leaves me a quarter of a inch border all around. So a quarter inch on top and the bottom is half an inch, so it's about 10 and a half inches long. And so I just do is at random, like I said, I just start folding. You can either go upward, see, do them as close as you want or far apart. Like so. See, another, it shortens up and it becomes like from 10 and a half becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches, a little bit less than 5 inches long. So it all depends on how deep your folds are and how close or far apart they are. And so the next thing I do is, hold on guys, I left my stuff over here. And then this is one that I had started to distress. And look what I have. I have all kinds of little pictures that I oh, sorry folks, sorry. I have all these little pictures that I earlier today I distressed, because my idea was my plan was to do more of these, and then I was gonna start making more, and then I decided, oh, why don't I just turn on the camera and do a couple of them with you so you can see my process. I showed you how I folded this, no rhyme or reason. And then the next thing I do, now these, when I made these, it was harder for me to distress, because like I said, I didn't think of it before when I made these. See, these are all glued down, so it was harder for me to distress it. So what I had to do was kind of rip it apart a little bit and then distress them. Okay, but now that I am starting to use them, I realize not to glue it down until after I distress. And this one I've already distressed, because like I said, I was planning on doing more, and I decided, oh, just turn on the camera. So that's what I'm doing. But just to show you what I did, I think I need a new ink pad. That one's drying up. I think I have ink refill. So I just distress, you know, each fold and the sides. You don't really need to do the inside, just whatever's showing. And right here, like where it's kind of white, because it's not double printed paper, just printed on one side. I distress that a little bit more to make it darker so it's not stark white. Same thing here. And then distress the ink. And sorry about this video, I was all over the place, but like I said, I didn't have anything organized or planned. So this is me on the crafting on the fly, which is usually what I do. I don't usually plan anything. I just, whatever comes to my mind, and then I'll just start working on it. So yeah, I think I need to plan some stuff, but like I said, I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling kind of, I don't know, doing digital, playing with my computer again, with my laptop. So happy that I got it working, and I got my printer hooked up to it, programmed to my laptop, and I got my Print Master software back. So I like to play with that because it just makes the time go by so fast. Not that crafting doesn't, I do. It's just that right now, this is the only thing I don't like about this sponge, that when I'm using it, I get all these little particles. Okay, so let me see, what do I want to put on here? Some of these, I think I made them just a little too small. But one thing I did notice, if you want to do the same thing, make small pictures, use the ones that are maybe on the outside, the background lighter. Because see this one, how dark it is? And when you make it smaller, it's kind of hard to distinguish the face, the picture. And I also made some small ones in color. Is it focusing? Okay. And here's a little boy. So anyways, okay, let me see. What do I want to use? I have my jar of scraps. Some other scraps over here. Well, since it seems like I did, is that a man there? Yeah, it's a man. I'll use a little boy. Put a little boy, and she's cute. I can use that. Maybe I'll use this one too. Maybe we'll use this one since it's not so small. These are about, yeah, this one's almost an inch long. So is these. So an inch is a perfect size. Some of these I made them way too small, but I guess I could use them for something else. They're more like 3/4 of an inch. So if you're gonna do them an inch. No, not smaller than that. Let's see what I can use these for something else, I guess. So I just find scraps. Here's a piece of scrap, a lace. I'll use this one first. Do I want to use, yeah, I want to use this better first. And then what I do is, see this fold? When I made these, I had to like kind of rip the paper off a little bit so I can insert the pictures. Unless like if it was a sticker, then I just glued it right on top. Or like this one is a fussy cut of that Victorian lady. So I just glued it on top. But yeah, some of these I did place inside the fold. So I can do that. And then here's another piece of lace. I can put that. So I'm going to use my glitter glue because that seems to work a lot better. Okay. I think I want it like this. So this is what I do because this is lace that can, it's not thick fabric. So I usually hold on to all my pieces and then I just press this down. And then I'll put some glue right in here in the center. I think this just moved on me. Like so. Because it doesn't matter which one is the right side, it's just a scrap piece. This feels like the right side. Is it? I don't know. Just a little bit of glue. Oh yeah, I need to glue this part here too. Hope I'm staying in frame because I'm notorious to get out of frame. Like so. And then I put some glue here to tack this down just a little bit on the inside. See? Just like that, looks cute. Put some glue here, just a little bit, just to tack it down. Now if you want to, I guess you could sew a straight line, but I like it the way it is. Okay. And then what did I say? I wanted to use this little boy. I have another piece here, just grab. Let's see, what else do I have? A piece of lace here, and then I have some of the unbleached gauze. Cut a little piece. Trim this down a little bit. I think it's just a little bit too big. Nothing straight. Don't want to do anything in this all straight line. Or should I put this on the back? I think I'll put this on the back. I don't want to cover this pretty lace. I want it to really show a little bit more. Because that's a problem when you do layers and, you know, clusters of lace and stuff. A lot of times a lot of the prettiness gets covered up. Okay, so I like that. And I'm just keeping it really simple. Like so. And I think I'll place this one up here. Oh, it's going to be too short. Oh, dang it. Sorry, people. I think I have to place them right here so that if I want to trim this, yeah. Yep, I'll do that. Put some glue here to tack this down, some glue there. closer so you can see better. There. Oh, my time is almost up. That's what happens where I was just talking. And glue this down. Because after, I think 31 minutes or 32, it'll cut me off. So let me pause this and then I'll get started again, okay? So far this is what we have. Doesn't that look cute? Hi guys, I'm back. Hopefully I'll be able to put these videos together. I had to stop the previous one. Okay, now this is too white, so hopefully this still has some distress ink. Yeah, I don't want it too white. I think that's too big. Okay, I like that. One thing is that I have to admit to what everybody says, is don't overthink it. Because I think the more you overthink it, I don't know, I end up getting like a mental block. Okay, that looks cute. I ordered these buttons, gosh, about, I want to say I've had them for at least a year and a half or so. They're tiny, really, really tiny. They're like 1/4 of an inch size. So what I did earlier today, I went ahead and threaded a lot of them with a really thin crochet thread because I couldn't find my embroidery thread. So what's new? And I did leave on purpose the strings a little bit long, and I'll trim them as I go along, as I use them. So I think they would make a cute decoration. What do you think? This was black with pink. I think that would look, oh no, it doesn't go with this. I'll have to use a green one or blue or white. Here's a white one. White button with pink thread. Put that there, and then I'll use a blue one over here. Is this blue? Yeah. Put a blue one over here for this young boy. Where do I want to put it? Put it there. And then this one, put it right there. And then we'll just keep it really, really simple. I like simple stuff. I don't like anything complicated, nothing. Can't remember where I had it. Is that where I had placed it? Oh crap. I've got so much stuff here. And then, where did I say I was gonna put this one? Like right around there? Yeah. Put it right there. I think next time maybe I'll try to leave like a gap in between. Kind of like this. See this one? I think this one was a longer strip. I might have glued two. Yeah, I did. 2 pieces of paper together and make it longer. So that way, see this one, if I trim it, let's say right there. So I can use this here, and then I can use this other piece. And this one, it's going to be kind of hard to trim. I guess I'm going to have to cut it like right there. But anyways, yeah, this is done. What do you think? I think it's cute. I think they'd be great to embellish your tags, envelopes, your pages, journal pages. Like, for example, pretend this is a journal page, and then, or let's make a little faux envelope, like so. Okay, it's an envelope, and then you can just decorate and put that there. See how pretty and simple? And there was not really a whole lot to, to it. And all it takes was just very little pieces of scraps. You don't even need a whole lot. So there you go. You can use all kinds of stuff, whatever you have. I mean, I'm just using my scraps. See, I just pull it out of here, and I can't seem to make a dent. Because you don't use a whole lot of fabric, you just use very small pieces. Look at this little piece earlier. When I showed it to you, I thought it was too big and I had to trim it because all I did was use half of it. So, and it wasn't even a very big piece to begin with. So, anyways, yeah, use what you have. Don't throw away your scrap of papers, like these. I know you all have them. Because if I do, you ladies been doing it for a lot longer. Or even if you're just starting. Now, I don't think I would use these. These are too narrow. Well, looks like you did use a narrow on this one. Well, you try it. I don't remember. But it looks like it was in a straight piece. Looks like it was wider on the bottom and narrower on the top. But, yeah, just... use your scraps, and they don't have to be printed paper. I just happen to have this one on hand, but as you notice, most of these, well, this one is, this is kind of like a little bit of a cardstock, and then I put the, oh yeah, I wanted to show you some of the words that I made, printed. Some of you need them, let me know. I'll be glad to share these with you. I can send you the file and you can print them with your own paper. Now, this one does have a light pink background that I added, so it's not going to be white. That's the way, I made it because and then these are a bigger font, I think. Is it the same size? I did make some with smaller fonts, and then it's the same words, just different color background. See how my printer prints a 1/4 of an inch margin. So anyways, yeah, this is what I have to share with you today, or tonight actually. It's Tuesday evening, and I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. And I know that it's required now that we wear masks. So there's a lot of great tutorials on YouTube. They show you how to make them. That's where I learned how to make them. I mean, I already know a little bit of sewing. I used to sew. Lately, it's been years and years that I have sewn any. But yeah, they're not anything complicated. Or you can just glue them. You don't need to sew them. Use your fabric tack. I would, if I didn't know how to use a sewing machine and sew. I would use the fabric tack. So, and also you can use coffee filters. Use them as filters. Use 2 or 3 of them and fold them really nice and neat and put them inside your mask. They would work well. Or vacuum cleaner filters. Those are the number one, but they are kind of like the HEPA filter ones. Those are pretty expensive. So, yeah. Okay, everyone. This is it for now. Did I get everything up so you can see what I did? All right. Have fun, everybody. Take care. Be careful and be safe. And may God be watching over you. wherever you are, wherever you go, and whatever you do. Okay? May God blessing and care be on all of you. And till next time, we'll see each other again. Bye for now. Bye-bye.